Hi, I'm Flavia Delmonte and I'd like to share my story with you. I've been a personal trainer for 6 years now. Formerly, I worked as a pediatric nurse in a very busy and cutting-edge children's hospital. I allowed myself to get caught up in all the unhealthy eating, the lack of exercise, and living a stressful life full of long shift work hours, lots of overtime, and very little sleep. I decided to make a change that eventually led me to pursue a fitness and nutrition career. Nutrition has been a passion of mine, and after finding out exactly what is healthy and trialing so many diets and different foods, I can stand here today and tell you I have it pretty much figured out. I know what to eat to be healthy and look good too. So at this point in my life, going back about 4 years now, I was newly married, I started a fitness business, and was working as a part-time pediatric nurse. I worked out hard and long with weights, and I looked damn good. Then came the babies. I had wonderful pregnancies, healthy, beautiful babies, and now I was overweight, and I felt like I was back at the very beginning. Let me explain. After my first baby was breech, I got my body back in a good amount of time. It wasn't easy, but my willpower was still strong. I battled a lot of things, such as post-C-section healing, a colic baby, and having my own business, which meant no maternity leave. But like I said, I still had a ton of willpower. Enter baby number 2. Even though I had gained less weight with this pregnancy, I really struggled with my weight loss this time. 2 C-sections later, and I faced a different challenge than I ever had before. I now had belly fat for the first time in years that I couldn't get rid of. I really lacked motivation, my willpower was not what it used to be, and frankly, I just didn't care enough to try any harder than I already was. I used to laugh at bodyweight workouts. I used to laugh when I saw advertisements for 10-minute workouts. I was used to working out hard, and I spent time at the gym. And don't get me wrong, it totally works, and it works for thousands of my clients, but I didn't have time anymore. I didn't have the motivation, the strength, the willpower to work out like I used to. I literally stressed myself to the point that I gave up. I felt fat and I hated my body for the first time in a long time. Now, I'm a fitness professional. I have to look good. I teach women how to look good, so I have to be a good role model. But I found myself giving up, not wanting to have sex with the lights on. I was shopping for a full-piece swimsuit for the first time in my life just to hide my belly fat. I felt the pain of going shopping for fat clothes, and I almost gave away all my pre-mommy clothes. I didn't even step foot in a gym. Instead, I hid in my basement because I hated the way that I looked in gym clothes. And if I were ever to go to the gym, I wanted to wear a sign, "Hey, I'm a mom with 2 small kids, and that's why I look this way." My daughter even asked me if there was a baby in my belly. I was horrified. I wanted to get pregnant again just so I'd have an excuse to be fat. I used to think, what's the point? I have so far to go. Now I had 2 choices. I could live with the hatred of myself, or I could find a way to make things work. I sat down and I started to write out my new workouts. I was weak. I couldn't do a sit-up, I couldn't do a push-up. I had to literally start from scratch, all the way from the very beginning. I decided to write bodyweight workouts that were intense enough to burn a lot of calories, short enough to do even while my kids were there, but easy enough to help me stay motivated, long enough to see the workouts through. What happened next was amazing. I started to get really motivated again. I started to see my fat melt off, and I wasn't spending nearly a fraction of the time working out like I used to. I kept right in the workouts for the next few weeks, making each workout a little bit harder to keep myself advancing and seeing changes in my body. And it worked like magic. Now I had something really special, something any woman at any stage of their life can do. I started talking to my family and my friends, and they told me that they wanted to follow the exact workout and diet I had been doing that made my body change so dramatically, so fast. I truthfully have never been so excited to share my new way of working out. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that doing workouts for 10 minutes a day for the rest of your life will work, but for the next 30 days, you can see your body transform faster and with less effort than you thought possible, simply by doing my follow-along bodyweight workouts. My workouts are really simple. They are fast-paced and so much shorter than ever before. And I've had amazing results, better than I could have ever imagined. And I want the same for you. Are you ready to tell your family and friends that you work out? Are you ready to make a change in your life that will leave you feeling and looking your very best? Head on over to the page below and check out everything I have for you. You are not going to regret it. Just think, in just 30 days, you can be a new, better you.